Welcome to the first Casual Clicks Tactics. We're going to take a look at some combinations from the Justice League Unlimited set. Right here on the map, we got a combination of the Flash. This is the 30-point Flash. It's the Lex Luthor Flash with the Atom. Really, I want to focus on Atom and his power, the riding along undetected power. It's the one that gives him leap, climb, stealth. And when an adjacent character is given a move or power action, after resolutions, you may place the Atom adjacent to that character. So what you have to do is you have to trigger a power action or a move action. In this case, I'm going to go with power action. That way we can get a free attack in with hypersonic speed. And I chose this Flash because it's only 30 points. Has hypersonic speed and outwit. Coupled with the Atom, Perplex, and Outwit special power, which is the Expert Scientist. Yeah, it's a lot of Outwit. So, activate the power action to make the hypersonic speed attack. Run up, make your attack, regardless of whether or not you hit. You back up one square. So that way, after resolutions, after you give the token to the Flash, after resolutions, this power, the riding along undetected, will trigger. So that way you can make your way over here with the Atom. Now, the cool thing about this power is that its place. So again, let's going over it again. It says after resolutions, you may place the Atom adjacent to that character. Since we're placing the Atom, that means that we can also make an attack with him. So it's a pretty cool way to get 2 attacks in with the Atom and the Flash, making a nice little combination there. And of course, after you place the Atom there, he can of course use Perplex and Outwit beforehand as well. That's one way, that you can play them. Of course, you can go a little bit, more all in using someone more powerful like Wonder Woman. Since she's a little bit more tankish, she can take some more damage. I think she might make a better protector for the Atom too. It just depends on how you want to spend your points. If you want to be a little more efficient, choose a smaller hypersonic speed character. If you want to be a little more upfront about it, get into melee combat, choose someone like Wonder Woman for that little combination right there. The next combo we're going to take a look at is Amanda Waller and Huntress. It's not the greatest combination in the world, but it is pretty point efficient. Because Amanda Waller has that trait because the world needs a Batman. During force construction, choose a friendly character of 125 points or less with a Batman family keyword. That character has the future keyword. At the beginning of the game, choose a combat value. This game, that chosen character modifies that combat value +1. And she's only 35 points. She also has leadership, outwit, perplex. And a special cool leadership power as well, that when she uses leadership on the results of a 6, instead of a normal effect, she may remove an action token from a friendly character anywhere on the map. So pretty cool for 35 points. Since we're focusing on the because the world needs a Batman power, I chose Huntress because Huntress is only 40 points. And as you can see, she already has decent attack values, and the only thing that she does suffer a little bit from is her damage values, but with range combat expert, close combat expert, that can easily be made up as well. So I would personally choose either probably attack, just to make sure that she hits with that energy explosion, 12 attack, that she's able to get with Amanda Waller. So, this combination is 75 points, which gives Huntress +1 attack throughout. It's what I would choose. That way you can activate that energy explosion damage, and of course you can more put that damage of when you get range combat expert or close combat expert, and when you want to activate those, you're getting the +1 attack. So you want to maybe pump that into damage, seeing as how her damage values are a little low. It's a pretty cool combination. 75 points. Very points efficient. Next combo we're going to look at is Warhawk and Shining Knight. So, Shining Knight, he has Defend. It's a special power that's called, I would gladly offer my life to protect those that can't protect themselves. Defend Toughness. When an adjacent friendly character is missed by an opponent's attack, after resolutions, heal Shining Knight 1 click. Okay, so we're going to focus on the Defend for now. And Warhawk has a trait that we're going to look at. It's the one that says, the skies are my home, you're just a trespasser. This says, attack +1, but only if targeting a character with, the flight symbol. And it says defense +1, but only when targeted by characters without the flight symbol. So he gets +1 defense. So one of the things he suffers from is low defensive values, which as you can see at 17, which for a melee character can be kind of dangerous. He doesn't have any range. He's melee. So, Shining Knight with Defend will bring Warhawk's defense up to 18. Warhawk, on top of that, can also get an extra +1 all on his own thanks to that trait. So, if he's attacked by someone without the wing symbol, like Copperhead over here, so after he gets into combat with him, let's make sure they're adjacent so they get the Defend bonus. So after Warhawk, makes his attack with his charge, the counterattack, once they make it, of course, will trigger Defend from Shining Knight, giving Warhawk the 18 defense as well. So he no longer has 17, now he has 18 thanks to Shining Knight. On top of that, because Copperhead doesn't have the wing symbol, thanks to his trait, the skies are my home, you're just a trespasser, he gets an additional one, so it actually goes up to 19. Just, cool little combination there that they kind of help each other out. And the next combination actually features Booster Gold and the Question. The power we're going to be looking at is from Booster Gold, it's not a power, it's a trait. It's called Crowd Control Barrier as free, but only to generate 2 markers. So Booster Gold here can be quite a defensive character, of course, because he has Perplex as well, Probability Control through Skeets, Booster Gold's biggest fan. And he can also modify combat value except damage +2 if he targets himself. On top of that, the barrier, like I said, which is the one that we're going to focus on. So let's say we're being troubled by someone like Sinestro, who is just a deadly ranged attacker. In this case, of course, we want to slowly make our way towards him so we can engage him without him just blowing us up before we even reach him. This is where Booster Gold comes in handy, where he makes that, the 2 free barriers, allowing your close combat, your melee attackers to slowly move up and walk behind those barriers and hide behind those barriers. I'm sorry, not walk behind, but he can walk, fly, whatever. The point is to hide behind the 2 barriers that he generates. Now, I like to pair him with the Question, because the Question can sometimes act like a 3rd barrier, because he generates that smoke cloud for free. If they can't see through hindering terrain, it's like I have an extra blocking marker right here, allowing me to get my melee guys in a lot closer, so that way they can make an attack probably the next turn. Those are the combinations. Now, I'm not saying these are all the combinations for Justice League Unlimited. I'm sure there are several more, but the ones I was focusing on was just with the Justice League keyword characters. And I'm positive that, again, these are not all the combinations that you can make with the Justice League keyword in the Justice League Unlimited set alone. I'm sure there's several more out there. If you have some that you want to share with me, share with the community, go ahead and post them in the comments below. If you haven't followed me on social media, Twitter or Instagram, your preference, I do 2 different things on there. On Twitter, it's mostly just updates, games that I play and things like that. And on Instagram, I do like to post nice pictures of my Heroclix. So whichever your preference is, they're both at Casual Clixin. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you get notified when the next Casual Clix Tactics goes live. As always, thank you so much for watching.